Shout out the mountain and fish, I got Iggy and what's doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out on mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it.
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You're now tuned in to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops.
Yeah.
Continue to keep subscribing on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of the socials.
Hey, run up the numbers, run up the support. Continue to support. Yes. We appreciate you, man.
Shout out Title League. Let's go.
Distant cousins, baby. Emoji fingers.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to the official sponsor,
oh,
Honey
definitely.
Soul Food.
Honey Soul Food,
listen,
man.
If you haven't got any food there, go get it now.
Yo, their cornbread,
amazing,
signature.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Sir. Let's get into it though, man. I know we had some incidents happen.
Yeah.
That you want to discuss real quick before.
Yeah,
we go
real quick, man. For all my hoopers out there, man. If you're a hooper and a baller coming out of the priority neighborhoods, I know some of your friends could possibly be connected to the streets and vice versa. It's been like that when we were growing up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But you're gonna have to make that decision of just sticking to ball. You know what I mean? Use ball as an engagement tool to open up new opportunities for you. You understand? Because the streets, they don't forgive, and they definitely don't forget. So I'm just throwing out that public service announcement. For every action, there's a reaction, and just understand if you're hooping and you're in the streets, it's gonna affect the people around you, teammates on your team, coaches on your team. You know what I mean? I just got pulled into a situation, so I gotta protect my reputation. You understand? So everybody knows me as being a caring adult, and I'm gonna continue to be a caring adult, putting that battery in your back to make you be great. Any resources that you need, if I have access to it, I'm gonna give it to you because I want to see you be great. But yeah, just noticing my face has been on my face has been on the net the last 72 hours in regards to some street shenanigans. So just wanted to clear that up a bit. You know, Woods had nothing to do with that. Woods is all about positivity, and I want to see everybody be great. So yeah, man, for all my hoopers out there that's hooping, continue to hoop, coming out of priority neighborhood, and just know for every action to the reaction, and you can't do both. You can't do both, man. It's just that balance will be an imbalance forever. So like, just stay on the basketball side. Yeah, that's it, man.
Okay. That's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
Let's keep it basketball.
Let's keep it basketball, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let's get going, man, with the show. Vince Carter.
Yeah, man.
Your boy.
You kind of cut me off last episode, but but it was good.
Yes,
it was good. It was a great
keep
segue for today.
I wanted to
you know
keep
what
it for
I mean?
today. So Vince Carter is getting inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Right?
Not even a wow. I knew it was gonna happen.
We knew it was gonna happen.
We knew it was gonna happen.
He played from 98 to what was it? 98 to 2004 with
Just
the Raptors.
About, yes.
I want to say Vince Carter put Toronto on the map.
He gave Canada basketball extra life.
I believe, when he had his All-Star game on that Friday of Carabana weekend, the streets would be flooded after the release of the game.
Right.
Like that game was a big deal. I think he did so much for the city.
Right.
Putting basketball courts around neighborhoods.
Yep.
I just think that he was and is the best player that Toronto has ever had. Their arena, they called him Air Canada.
Air Canada Center.
Canada Center.
Yeah,
like when he won that dunk contest, I think it was
in Oakland. Oh man, put us on the map.
That was insane.
Yes.
And then I think he encouraged a lot of players because when Vince had his run, I feel like a lot of players from Toronto,
Corey
Jones,
Anthony Bennett, Tristan Thompson.
All these guys looked at Vince Carter like a
Andrew
guy.
Wiggins,
and he encouraged all these guys. So I believe that he deserves to be inducted to Hall of Fame.
Most definitely.
And my question to you is, do you feel which Raptor should get their jersey retired first with the Toronto Raptors?
Well, because Kyle Lowry's still playing, I'm going to say Vince Carter. You know what I mean? And first off, I owe Vince Carter an apology.
Yes.
I was bitter. You know what I mean? But as a diehard Raptor fan since 1995, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And just seeing how he put us on the map. Yes, that Oakland All-Star weekend. You know what I mean? The East even won that game. We were down in the All-Star game when All-Star games really counted for something. We were down double digits
when guys
going
really
into the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that class of 96, you know, that backcourt of AI and Stephon Marbury, you know what I mean? Brought us back into that. And Vince was playing in that game. And I thought that was Vince's coming out party, putting on a national scale.
Right.
Right? And then after that, after we won that game, we were on NBC. And for those, I don't like to age myself, but I'll age myself a bit. Like, you know what I mean? Back in the day, basketball, NBA games on NBC was huge. Sundays, we're watching NBA on NBC.
Yeah.
And when I seen a Raptor game, I believe we played the Phoenix Suns, and we won that game. I was like, yo, we're here. And Vince played well too. I was like, we're here. So, you know, making it to I think I got bitter when we played AI in them. Game 7, they were going back and forth in that series.
They were going back and forth.
That was a legendary
series.
Legendary
I remember. I was at Mount
series.
Zion Christian Academy.
Yes, sir.
Prep. I remember that.
We were going back and forth. So I'm like, game
ball,
7,
50
after 50.
50 pieces.
Yeah, all that. But then after game 7, Vince decides to go to his graduation.
Right.
Shout out Concordia Stingers. I love you guys to death. I'm a con you. Concordia all day.
Right.
But guess what? When my coach didn't provide me with any insight on how to go pro or anything like that, I was a bit bitter. So I graduated with my BA, and I told them to mail that to me, man. I didn't even go to my graduation. So see where I'm coming from with it as a hooper. You understand? So I was like, when Vince is going...
Maybe he didn't have the resources at that time to help you.
Fair enough. But I was just saying, like, yo, Vince, like, why are you going to your graduation in North Carolina on the same day of the game 7? Right. You know what I mean? All that extra work that took you to get to North Carolina, you could have been putting that in the gym. Because at the end of the day, you got that final shot. And I know for a fact he would have hit it if he would have stayed. You could have had your graduation party. You could have had your graduation party in the 6. You know what I mean? Everybody that graduated with you from North Carolina, you could have flew them down here. It could have been dope. Mom would have been happy.
Yeah, but
I get it.
It was his mother's dream. Like
I was young. I was young and immature, and I was hurt with it. I was just
listen,
hurt.
we were all hurt. And honestly, I want to blame. I don't want to just blame Vince Carter. I want to blame management as well. Because
I'll get to them in a second. But I was just setting up some context in regards to why I so bitter towards Vince.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the following year, we did all right, but then he started getting hurt.
Right.
And then it's not like, you know how we do our research now and we understand media and we can dig just like how media can dig and find out things. Yeah. Like I didn't know that him and management were going at it back like that. Like back and forth. You know what I mean? I didn't understand that piece. So I'm just basing it off of the sound bites and the videos that I'm seeing on TSN and on Sportsnet. And when I seen the man said Duncan is overrated, that's when I was just like, yo, fam, I'm done with this guy. I'm done. Not knowing all the stuff he's dealing with. You feel me?
Right.
But long story short, I was very bitter. I was like that bitter girlfriend, man. I was like that bitter boyfriend that just got dumped. You feel me? By the shorty that you just put all your effort in, and she glows up, and she gets the dude that gets the scholarship. They go off and have a family, and they just leave me in the wind. I just felt like that, and I just seen Vince doing this thing with New Jersey. How much time did he hit buzzer beaters on us when he came back to Toronto? Yeah. I just felt it was so. I was so upset. You know what I mean?
He definitely killed us.
That cannot erase the fact of what he did for us. Putting Canada ball on the map. You know what I mean? He embraced the city.
He did.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know about bottle service back in the day. He was the reason.
Just watch Carter Effect.
You feel me? Watch the Carter Effect.
It'll tell you everything you need to know.
He was responsible for bottle service, B.
The Carter Effect,
I don't know how many times I've been in the club when on that Denim Brown run, and we in the club, like, bottles for days. You feel me? It's just shout out Vince, you know? So, yeah, he definitely deserves a statue.
Right.
I'm glad he said the other day that, you know, he'll retire as a Raptor.
Yeah, he wants to say his speech in the Raptors jersey.
Yes, you know what I mean?
He said that's where it all started.
That's where it all started.
And he was quick. Like, he said it.
He didn't even have to second guess that.
Yep. That's what I mean.
But I was just like, yo, salute to him. The impact that he had on our city, on our country, on our city, province, and country. Salute, man. And I apologize for being so bitter all these years. You know what I mean?
That was big of you because we went at it a lot.
We went at it a lot because I was like, Kyle Lowry's the GOAT after he won the chip.
And honestly, like, we got to look at the management part of this, and we have to look at it like, man, the guy went to his graduation and he came back with plenty of time to get shots up. So it wasn't like he came back and it's like he flew in on the jet and went straight to the game.
Thank you for providing that context.
Like, he flew in and had many hours.
He did
to get shots up and do what he had. I just don't think it was a great shot.
Right.
I don't.
But that's a Vince shot. Vince can hit those shots, man.
But I don't think that he needed to take that shot the way he took it at that time.
Right.
Like, I think it was a bit rushed, and I just don't think it was the greatest shot. I think he could have got a better shot, or even took his time a little bit more. And I can understand, you know, the time and you know the importance of the shot, what it means if he makes it or misses it. Because there's a bunch of stuff going on.
Because honestly, I feel that if he would have hit that shot, Milwaukee, we would have slapped them up.
Yes.
And then we would have played LA, and rest in peace to Mamba. But I used to collect the slam. I still collect the slam, but not as much as I used to.
Right.
Slam Magazine, Lord of the Rings, the Kobe edition. And he said it in that article, like, man, if we would have seen, well, he was basically saying if Vince and T-Mac never split up,
right.
You know what I mean? They would have seen the Raptors at least 2 to 3 times in that championship run. So I personally think if Vince would have hit that shot, we would have played Lakers, and who knows, we would have probably beaten them. I think
and just look at who was management at the time.
You know, rest in peace, Babcock, man.
But he just didn't do a good job. Let's just be honest, because you didn't have to trade Vince. Like, we've seen.
I think it just got personal, man.
I know, but at the end of the day, let it get personal.
Right.
Don't be in your feelings, and if you're gonna trade the guy, don't trade him for a pack of peanuts, bro. The guy traded him for 2 bums, Eric Williams, the Williams brothers.
Right.
And like, they're trying to like boost these guys on TSN. The Williams, man, cut it out, bro. I ain't watching this shit no more.
And they weren't even brothers. Like, one was light skin, one was dark skin.
And they're both trash.
One was cute, one was not cute. Control Alt Delete. I just had to throw that in there. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete for sure.
You already know, man.
But again, like, look a perfect example. Damian Lillard wanted to go to Miami. Right. Portland was like, no.
Nah, it ain't
We
happening.
took care of you. We made you one of the richest people on earth. We ain't going to trade you and then take a pack of peanuts back for you. No, we're going to trade and get the most value. Right. And I think they did the best what they could do. Right. So again, if Masai was here when Vince was here,
that would never happen.
It wouldn't happen.
A statue would probably be up by now.
Yeah, but they were working like, listen, Vince, we had Alvin Williams. Was he our second best player on that run?
For that particular run?
Or was it?
We had Alvin Williams. We had Antonio Davis.
Antonio Davis.
We had who else did we have? We had Alvin Williams, Del Curry.
So
we had Kevin Willis, Charles Oakley.
So look at this run. Look at this team. That team is actually trash when you look at it.
Stop it, man.
That team is shit.
No.
Brother, that team is garbage. The second guy is Alvin Williams. That team is shit.
But that Antonio Davis, I think he was an All-Star that year as well,
I don't care, man. He was
probably
okay.
an All-Star that year.
We got him on the back end. His best years is in Indiana.
He lost his athleticism. But skill, mid-range, him and Charles Oakley, they were mid-range gods.
Charles Oakley was 40.
What are you talking about?
Charles Oakley was like 45 at that time.
Don't matter. He was
shit.
He was still batting up guys. You heard the stories. You heard the stories about him, guys owing him money and him batting him up during practice or during warm-ups.
He's just a bully.
But anyways,
if management was there, things would have been totally different. With Vince, I think the story, the ending of this story would have been a lot greater than what it is. You know, I think a lot of people were bitter. You know, he wasn't playing hard. He wasn't trying.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he doesn't want to dunk no more.
That line right there, that stung. He goes, when he said dunking is overrated.
Right, yeah.
I was
it
like,
was because we know him for doing that, right? But yeah, I think management was there. It would have been a lot different.
Thanks.
But anyways, moving to Allen Iverson. He was on the big pod. Allen Iverson. He said, Shaq asked him a question, and he asked him, if you were playing in today's game, today's NBA, with the rules and how things are now, no hand checking, how much would you average? And he said 43 points.
Yeah.
He said he averaged 33. I think 33 was his career high. So he said, I'll just add 10 more to that.
Right.
What is your thoughts?
Listen, man, he ain't wrong. Like, what is Shea averaging right now? He's in the 30s, like 31?
He's 30, I want to say like 31 or something.
And he's going to the foul. He's going to the free throw line a lot.
About 12 times a game.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on. AI would have probably did that or even added a little bit more to that because of his size. You know? He would have adapted to today's game. Yes, I heard Brian Windhorst say something along the lines about field goal attempts. He wouldn't have that much field goal attempts.
Why not?
Who knows?
I don't understand.
But I think he was just talking more about efficiency. AI with volume wasn't efficient in today's game. The superstars are fairly somewhat efficient, or they get to the line a lot. So I think AI would have adapted to this game and understand how this game's being played. But he would have still done his damn thing, man. I think he would have averaged
even if you just
39.
Even if you just put him
0.3.
Even if you just put him just period with the same skill set that he had.
Yeah.
The same game.
Just the
and
same
just put
game.
him today. He's still gonna get 40-something points.
Easy.
Because he's faster than everybody. And his handle is crazy. And just the relentlessness that he has as far as him wanting to be a scorer.
Yeah.
Like it's just always on go time.
Right.
So he's gonna will his way to 40 points.
Facts.
Like, so I agree that Winhurst stuff, man, not being efficient, that's just all nonsense to me. Like, come on, man.
Shout out Winhurst. It's not nonsense. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, but like, come on now, don't discredit AI like that.
2005, 2006, Iverson averaged 33 points a game.
Right.
He had 11 50-point games in his career. And
that's with the hand check and all that physicality.
Like, what are we talking about? I'm not even saying how much 40-point games he had. I'm not even saying how much 30-point games he had.
Right.
He had four. Was it 4? How much scoring titles did he have? Was it 3?
That's a good question. He had 1 MVP. He had at least 2. At least 2 scoring
titles. His career
titles.
high was 60 points. That was his career high. Let me know. I want to know how much scoring titles he had. That'll be an interesting one. Anyways, I know he had he at least 2.
Right.
I want to say 2 or 3. I think Kevin Durant had 4. I think he had 3. Or you know what? I think him and Kevin Durant might be tied for 4 actually.
Right.
4 scoring titles. So again, we're talking about in the early 2000s. Like, this guy is putting up crazy numbers.
Can't be stopped
in the NBA where defense actually was going on.
Right.
So whatever this guy's saying, man, is just cut it out. I agree with Iverson saying he would average 10 more points.
Bottom line.
33 to 43. I agree.
Easy.
Yes.
Salute.
But I want to talk about moving on to the all-Canadian game selection.
Shout out to BioSteel. It's coming. It's coming shortly.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's coming up soon.
And we got to shout out some of the guys that we know. I know Blake over there at Royal Crown. He's there.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Spencer. You know, Aaron's, he made it. You know any guys that made it?
I got to look at the list again to tell you the truth, man. I know that the list just came out. There was a lot of... I got caught up more in the behind the scenes about who was selected, who was not selected, who's making the selections.
Right.
But I got to look at that list again, man.
Right.
I think everybody that's on the list, they deserved it.
Right.
Hands down. But you know, now that the basketball community in the provinces, they know their stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the prep situation is, you know, they need their guys in there to help their prep program. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But shout out everybody that made it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But now we gotta clean up the politics behind the scenes.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Anyways, I want to talk to you. This one right here blew my mind because I'm so tired of Scottie Pippen.
Man,
I wish he would just go away. Anyways, you got Scottie Pippen.
Does he still have the bourbon?
I'm not drinking that trash.
Man, that bourbon, that'll have you talking all types of smack, bro.
We got the No Bull Tour. Where we got Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and we got Luke Longley. They're going on this tour, and they're going around, and they're going to talk about, you know, this is basically a response to Michael Jordan's Last Dance documentary, and so it's the tour will begin on February 23rd. The first city is in Tasmania, and then they'll go to Melbourne in Sydney, Australia. It's so funny.
Wow.
Stay out there, because you come to America, ain't nobody want to listen to that bullshit.
Well, I mean, maybe the LeBron fans, man. You never know.
Listen, the only person that wanted to sounded like he was interested to hear what they had to say was Shannon Sharp, but well, I just don't like. What is your thoughts on this whole thing? Because I know you had a lot of pushback with the whole Scottie Pippen thing.
Growing up, I was a Bulls fan. I seen all the Bulls championships. Scottie was there for all of them. Horace Grant. So anytime Scottie has anything to say, there has to be a little validity to it because he was there. for all 6, him, Phil, and Mike.
Right.
Cool. He messed
Luke
up with
Longley was there for 3.
He messed up with the money situation, like, you know what I mean? And if anything, you gotta know your business, you know what I mean?
And my whole thing is that you signed off on the documentary.
Right.
So
and if you didn't get paid for that,
you've
that's on
seen
you.
what was being said in the documentary.
Right.
So I don't
so
understand.
you're there. I think he's bitter because he didn't get paid. Once again, I think when it comes to money, I'll never disrespect his kid's mother. Do you? You know what I mean? But when it comes to that piece and money, he needs a little bit more counseling. That's it. That's all I got to say about Scottie. Horace Grant. And I love Horace when he was part of
He won 3.
dealing with the bad boys and overcoming the bad boys, Detroit Pistons.
Went to Orlando,
and then winning the 3 chips. I believe that was LA, Portland, and Phoenix. He was there for all that. My thing is, you basically left when MJ left, right? And then you came back. No, you went to Orlando. And when you guys beat our Bulls, I'm gonna say our Bulls because Raptors at that time didn't have a team. You know what I mean? You beat our Bulls, and then, MJ made his comeback that same year. You beat up MJ, right? 45, then he wore 23 in that same series.
Came back the full year.
Right? I'm just talking, but we're not even going to talk about that part yet. We're going to talk about when you won. And I'll never forget a young Shaq, a young Penny, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, all of them guys lifted you up in the United Center on the shoulders. And you're like, yeah. Like he did something. And you guys still lost the chip. So but now you have the audacity to talk about a no bull documentary? Come on, man. Like MJ even said it. You're the one that kind of said, you talked about the Jordan rules and you did some type of violation and Jordan called you out in the last dance. So I guess this is your get back. Fair enough. And Luke Longley, come on. You got the last 3 chips. My brother.
Where you even come from, man? Where his ass even come from?
No, real talk. He made us aware of there's hoopers in Australia. Because he was nice. He had the mid-range for the triangle. He was perfect.
He was a piece of shit.
Man. He was perfect.
He was shit.
Hakeem Olajuwon will eat him up, and I think that's the reason why.
That's why you got to give the Bulls so much credit.
That's why Kenny Smith and them Houston Rockets, when they said, we won the chip when MJ retired, but they feel like if MJ would have stayed and they would have had Luke Longley, Hakeem would have niced him up. Ate him up for lunch.
Luke Longley versus Hakeem? How is that even like anything?
I'm just saying.
That's why Jordan is so nice, because look what he won. He won with bullshit.
He didn't win with bullshit.
That Luke Longley is bullshit.
He bullshit, man. He's nice. He's a serviceable center. He's a serviceable center.
I'm tired of you being nice.
No, listen, man.
I'm tired of you being nice with this shit.
Man.
I'm gonna go right now.
Oh, here we go.
Because let me start off with Scottie. My man, something's wrong with you and you need help. He needs help. So he needs to go get some help right now. Seriously. His ex-wife is just embarrassing the hell out of him and the kids and all the other crazy shit. We're not even gonna go into that stuff. Right. With Jordan's son messing with his wife. Every player's messing with his wife, his ex-wife. She just, we're done with that.
Right.
But we're talking about Horace Grant. You're on stage, my man, and you got them raggedy ass tennis shoes that he had. He had the Jumpman Jordans on. Why he's saying what he's saying?
You know Jordan ain't gonna give him no real J's.
Clearly Jordan ain't sending him them trash shits he had on his feet. Ain't no way Jordan was sending him them bullshit sneakers he had on his feet.
Right.
And you're on stage talking the No Bull tour, and bro, you speaking with your chest like that?
You felt disrespected.
Are you okay? Like, come on, man. That man went to finish line and got them raggedy ass sneakers, and he has the nerves to come on stage and talk crazy?
Yeah.
Get your ass out of here. And now Luke Longley, we never seen you or heard of you ever again. When you won them 3 championships, we never heard of you ever again. Where you come from? You're talking
Australia.
About the Australian League, the NBL is provide or they're connecting together to do this documentary?
Right.
Really?
Man.
Really? Luke Longley? That's how nice. I want kids to understand. That's how nice Jordan was. He won with bullshit ass Luke Longley and won 6 champions. He won 3 with him and won 3 with Horace.
Yeah.
That's how nice Jordan was.
And won 6 with.
And won 6 with Scottie.
With Phil and Scottie.
Scottie gave him at 18 a game.
But this kind of, I remember Gil, shout out Triple OG Gil. He was like, remember when he said he'll rather 300 mil than a championship?
Right.
Because he's so cheesed about the
Yeah.
ring culture.
Yeah.
You understand? And like, look, you got three players that have 12 rings amongst the three of them. Right?
And
they're still bitter.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Still
therefore
mad.
and clearly we all know about the money situation.
Yep.
You know, so maybe this is the money grab. So
And
now it's like,
clearly,
so now it's like, yo,
go get your tickets, guys.
Is
Ain't
Gil
nobody getting that shit?
Could Gil be right about, all right, media created ring culture, but the players playing in the NBA, you got to go for the bag. You got to think of self, and you got to go for the bag. You got to continue to play and be serviceable and be nice and generate as much money as you can, because that will trump the ring culture any day of the week.
Yeah, but that's a question that I want to ask. Like, I want people to, would you take 300 million or would you take 6 championships?
300 mil over a career.
Yeah, 300 mil over a career, or would you take the 6 championships? I want to know. But what would you do? Would you take the 300 mil over your career?
I'll still go with the rings, man.
Come on, man.
But yo, I want to be
anything. Nah,
man.
Come
As a hooper, I want to be a go-to, not a go-to guy.
Does that mean anything?
I want to be an all-star. I want to be an all-NBA player. I want to have all the accolades. I want to have the rings. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I want to be up there. I want to be up there amongst the basketball greats.
Listen to me. I guarantee Horace Grant, he ain't got none of those rings. He sold all them bitches. I guarantee Luke Langley sold all them rings too, because they needed money. So cut that shit out, bro. You want the 300 million? Stop it, yo.
The 300 mil would be nice. Can I get both?
Yeah, that's MJ. That's
you know what I mean?
Right there.
But I think moving forward, guys got to understand the NBA is a business.
Right.
You're a business. You're a brand. You know what I mean? And you gotta make sure your ish is in order to get the money and be in a situation where you're still working on your game and still trying to be the best NBA player, as you're talking about.
I just don't understand, what is this tour gonna be? Like, you guys are gonna complain that you 3 bum ass niggas got carried? Like, you guys are upset?
I have a feeling
Jordan pushed us so hard to win 6 championships. Oh my, like, what is the argument? What are you guys gonna complain about?
They're just gonna probably talk about maybe the media really siding with MJ. They're gonna talk about stuff like that.
Scottie,
they have to.
Scottie, you did some stupid shit. Like, you chose to get surgery at the time where it could have potentially messed up the season. Like, you did some stupid shit. You're the one who signed that 10-year contract or whatever it was.
And the owner said don't do it.
And the owner himself said don't do it.
Right.
That's you. The documentary, you signed off on the documentary. So that means you watched and saw what was being said, play by play, and you said that's cool.
Right.
So then when it hit the media and it went crazy and everybody's calling you a goofy, oh man, no, now you want to come with some bullshit.
Real talk.
You jumped on it too. You jumped on it. You got your bourbon. Didn't you come with a book too?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you made a little bit of money off of the documentary, but bro, what are you complaining about? Are you gonna really go around city to city and say, man, Michael Jordan, he pushed me so hard, man.
They gotta have some tea, man. They gotta have some tea, though. They gotta have some tea that nobody's really heard about.
He challenged me.
In order for them to do that, Horace probably has something in his back pocket.
Horace ain't got no money, bro.
Luke got something in his back pocket.
Luke definitely got no money.
You know, Scottie got that bourbon, man, to talk his shit. Bro. He got that bourbon. What's his bourbon called, man? I forgot that Scottie Pippen bourbon, man.
Trash.
I need that shit right there, man. Top my shit. But yeah, shout out Scottie and your bourbon.
Have you had it?
I haven't. I tried to buy it last season, but couldn't find it on
that shit already went out of business. Bullshit. Yo, anyways, I want to talk. We're gonna move on to hip hop, man. Yeah. So your boy J. Cole, well, not your boy.
He's my boy now.
Now you know he's what? Your boy. Look at this shit.
You know what? J. Cole. Look what J. Cole did. So J. Cole played on the Scarborough Shooting Stars.
Yeah.
Holding it down for the 6.
Right.
You understand? Bringing some more relevancy, even though the boy already brought some relevancy, and shout out Nico and Giancarlo. Shout out everybody that Sam. Come on now. You know what I mean? Shout out the Scarborough Shooting Stars.
Yes, sir.
But they provided a platform for J. Cole because we knew he could hoop as a celebrity. You know what I mean? But coming on that platform and doing this thing.
Would J. Cole cook you?
Huh?
Would he cook you?
I don't think he'll cook me still. Oh, okay. But that's just me. I'm my number 1 fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
don't think he's cooking me.
He ain't cooking
me. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's another story. Get me in the Sanctuary League. I don't know. I'm just
get us in the Sanctuary League.
See how I threw that in there?
Get us in the Sanctuary
Please,
League.
Stop hating now. Please get me in there. You know what I mean? But anyway, you shout out the Sanctuary League. Love you guys to death. But yeah, saying that First of all, being one of the top 3. You got Kendrick, you got The Boy, you got J. Cole.
Right.
That's been the debate. You know what I mean?
It's not really a debate in my eyes, but
right.
okay.
But that's been the debate amongst the masses. Top 3 guys in the game. You know what I mean? And for one of the top 3 to come to the power universe and say 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying is the best album ever, best hip hop album ever. Come on, man. It's kind of a stretch. But just hearing him say that, I'm rocking with it all day. Because I feel like 50 don't get that credit for the masterpiece he put together.
The reason why he don't get the credit because of a lot of the antics, the bullshit antics that he has. He's always in antics, right? I think he just said Floyd Mayweather can't even read, but he always is in antics. So I think that takes away from a lot of the good music that he does. But I'm not even gonna say that's a stretch. Like, I think Get Rich or Die Trying is a hell of an album. I put it as one of the top 10 albums of all time.
Thank you.
So
Same here.
It's from from beginning to end, nothing but bangers.
Come on,
so
man.
I don't think it's a stretch like that. I know you thought I was gonna say something different.
I thought, I was getting ready. I was gonna pop this ball, Control Alt Delete, but I was gonna do something crazy. But anyway. Thank you.
That was crazy.
Thank you, man.
But
Thank you.
I don't think it's a stretch. I think that's for me. Listen, we're gonna do this. We're gonna start and we're gonna have our top 10 albums. We're gonna do top 10 songs of all time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put lists together soon, very very soon. So I want everybody to look out for that. But I want to hear from the people, man.
Yes, we got it.
I want to know from the people. Do you think J. Cole was saying what he said about this album? Do you think it was a fair statement or was it bullshit? Was it a stretch? So,
all right.
I want to hear from the people.
We'll get back to
about Get Rich or Die Trying. Is it the best album of all time?
Listen,
I want to hear from the people.
You'll hear from the whole Power universe. That Power universe ain't no joke. It's a universe now, B.
Power. I'm not even gonna go there.
Don't say nothing crazy.
Yeah, we're not gonna go
there. Don't
say
nothing crazy.
But let's move along to Lil Boosie. I'm so tired of him sometimes, man, with this shit. So he said Eminem.
Yeah.
People don't listen to Eminem in his hood. He's from where's he from? Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And he said that people do not listen to Eminem where he's from. What's your thoughts?
I mean, he may be right.
No, Baton Rouge. Sorry, he's from
Baton Rouge. Right.
He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Right. I mean, he may be right.
What does that mean, though?
That he's just trying to say.
What does that mean, bro?
He's saying
I'm so tired of this shit. What does that mean,
you hear that a lot.
Because he said the same thing.
He's basically saying people from the hoods across the globe.
He's talking shit.
Ain't listening to Eminem like that.
Because you can't ask nobody in Detroit if they listen. I'm sure they listen to Eminem in the hood in Detroit.
Right.
So stop your shit.
Maybe lyricists. Lyricists listen to M.
But he did the same thing when he said, "I'm bigger than Jay-Z in my hood."
Right.
Yeah, who cares about your hood?
But he's just saying. Baton Rouge is Baton Rouge, though.
How big is your hood? You're like, who cares, yo? Get the hell out of here with that shit. Nobody here. Bro, don't nobody listen to you out here, bro. How about that?
No. Boosie, man.
Don't nobody, if
Boosie,
we go to the...
Southside, Jane and Finch,
nobody listen
growing
to
up, man, we're listening
That's
to Little
lie.
Boosie.
That's a lie.
My younger generation,
That is a lie.
shout out all my 88
That's a
babies,
lie.
they were listening.
No, I
they
don't
were
believe that
listening
shit.
to
I don't
Little
believe that
Boosie.
shit.
Real
Nope.
talk.
No, ain't nobody listening.
Real talk,
Boosie
man.
doesn't get no airplay across the board.
We need Corey Fila on here, talk about his beautiful work that he's been putting together.
That's an artist.
You know what I mean? He'll let it be known, like, yo, man, used to listen to Little Boosie out here, man.
Listen, ain't nobody listen to Little Boosie and Jane and Finch.
I'm telling you, man.
Ain't nobody listen to Little Boosie, West Road of Black Creek, Malton. Ain't nobody bumping your shit, so it can go the same way.
Wipe Me Down. Come on,
get out of here. Nobody listen to no goddamn Wipe Me Down, bro.
Man, we're listening to that, fam.
Yo, I've been to how many nostalgias in my life?
That was bumping in the club.
I've been to how many nostalgias in my life, and I never heard Wipe Me Down in that club before.
Mm-hmm.
So cut it out. Ain't nobody listen to Little Boosie outside of Baton Rouge, sir.
Right.
Or I'll give you like Mississippi and Alabama and them country ass places.
Right.
Ain't nobody listen to you in New York. Nobody's listening to you in like Ohio. Ain't nobody listen to you in LA. And damn sure nobody's listening to you in Canada.
Right.
So cut your shit. That's just a dumb thing to say. Nobody listens to Eminem in my hood. Who gives a fuck about your hood, bro? What are you talking about? That's stupid to say.
All right. No, I mean,
It's just dumb. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Because he pissed me off with the same thing. I'm bigger than Jay-Z in my hood. Why you keep talking about your hood, bro?
that's where he's known.
Are he's 50, bro. Why you keep talking about this shit? Get outside of Baton Rouge for once.
He got your attention, didn't it? Got your attention.
And that's the last time, because we're not gonna entertain that bullshit no more. You got me hot right now. Anyways, I want you to do this segment right with this time.
Yeah.
This is one of our. Listen, man.
Yeah.
The comments went kind of crazy with this one.
Mm-hmm.
We had. It was pretty rough, the comments, man. And listen, I want everybody to know why we do this segment. Listen, man, we're having fun with it, man. So stop taking it so personal.
Yeah,
like
man.
nobody care about your opinion on this. Shut up, man. Just shut up. Like for real, we're having fun with it, man. Don't tell us what we should talk about on our show.
Bottom line,
like we're gonna do what we gotta do. But you got the stuff with this one. You got the pictures for this one?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now, man.
Because I want to know if this is a drip or trip.
All right.
Hong Kong. Oh, how you turn this? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is this trip or drip? I want to know. So who we got first? Is this a trip or drip?
We got Playboy Cardi.
Okay. This this right here. This shit gotta stop. This shit right here gotta stop, bro. Because when we're talking about hip hop, this is a part of it.
Right.
The fashion aspect, like
right.
This is a part of the hip hop. One of the elements of hip hop is fashion.
Right.
And this shit right here, the man looked like he got one of them the face masks on that he ain't take off yet.
Right.
He got a do-rag, and then he's wearing a thong. So how? This is tripping, bro. He's tripping, yeah.
You know
what is this?
You know what?
What the f is this, bro? He's tripping.
He tripping.
This man got me cussing on Sunday, man. I apologize, but he is What is this?
You know what?
What is this, Woods?
I understand what he's doing.
What do you Come on,
I understand.
You about to make me walk off, bro. You understand this?
I understand what he's doing, man.
What do you?
Like, listen, he's paying homage. Because you know
this
how...
This fit is so trash.
You know how hip-hop and the WWE universe, they collide at times, right? So just bringing it back to all my throwback wrestling fans, man, in the WWF.
Where do you wear this type
of shit? You remember
at?
Papa Shango? For those that know, Papa Shango, face mask. He's paying homage right now. Playboy Cardi is paying homage.
That's what he's doing.
Papa Shango.
He's wearing a thong, bro.
Papa Shango will never wear thongs.
He's wearing a thong, man.
I'm just saying he added like.
What is this shit,
Playboy
man?
Cardi added his little push. He added his little, oomph to it. But I'm just saying, he kind of gives me that Papa Shango look right now, man. He tried a thing, man. He's tripping. You know what I mean?
He's definitely tripping.
In his mind, this was some drip.
Who the hell?
And whatever party he went to, they probably looked at it as drip too.
I'd have threw his ass out.
I mean, but yeah, he was tripping. He was tripping, man. Shout out Papa Shango, man. You know what I mean? I forgot the wrestler's name who played Papa Shango, but yeah, it kind of gave me that Papa Shango look.
I don't know what kind of shit this is. He looked. Forget about it. Let's move on. We got Jay Vando next.
Jay Vando, man. You know what? It ain't that bad.
Is this trip or drip? Jay Vando. So he got the tennis socks on.
Right.
He looked like he got some short, low cut Doc Martens.
Right.
He got some jeans. It just looked like he all over the damn place. I don't know if he's ready to go to school or I don't know. He thought he was doing some shit. I think this fit is trash. I think this is some bullshit. I think this is a bullshit ass fit. Now that I look at it even more close, he thought he was gonna fix it by adding the Louis bag to it. This is bullshit, bro. He got dressed in the dark, my man. He just threw a whole bunch. He threw a collage of bullshit on.
Yo, listen,
his sweater is look at it. It's a ripped sweater.
Listen, he's in. I think he's just showing off. He's showing off the money he has.
What is this shit, man?
He's getting ready. He's getting ready to put in some work because he's in the Laker locker room, bro. He's
getting cooked every day.
Listen, man.
He's getting cooked every day.
He's getting ready to put in some work. He's just mentally getting himself ready.
Listen, so I want to know
if this is what he got to put on to get right. So be it, man.
I want to know from you guys these two outfits. Listen, are they tripping or is this dripping?
And it's drip from a name brand standpoint.
What else? I only see Louis in there.
That sweater that he's rocking.
What is that?
The socks that he has.
What is the sweater? What is the sweater he's wearing?
I don't know. It has to be something.
That's bullshit, bro.
You know what I mean? You
That's
got the
bullshit.
Louis handbag. What kind of hat is that, man?
It's bullshit.
What kind of hat is that? I can't even see it. Like, but
that's just for Forever 21.
It looks.
Get out of here with that bullshit.
It looks expensive too, man. Saying Loverboy on it, bro.
This
like,
boy got just in the dark, man.
Listen, man, that's what LA does to you, B. You lose focus, man. That's why they ain't winning no rings.
Is he tripping or is he dripping?
He's kind of tripping with that
from
one,
you guys, man. We just showed you
he's kind of
Cardi.
He's kind of dripping. He's kind of dripping and tripping at the same time.
Who, him?
Yeah.
No, both of them. That is too bullshit offers from me. Cut it out. Right? Well, I want to know from you guys, man. Are these two guys tripping or they dripping, man? So, any shout outs, man?
Any shout outs, man? I definitely want to shout out. First off, I gotta shout out some of these parents again, man. We be watching these games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The basketball scene in the 6 has blown up by like 85,000%. You feel me? Competition is getting heavy everywhere. Kids are getting better. Shout out the parents for investing into your child, getting them on the right teams, working them out. They're looking good on the court. You know what I mean? But now there has to be some etiquette. We got to start teaching our parents etiquette because I've been seeing a couple videos. I've been seeing a couple videos of parents be talking smack, parents be fighting each other. It's getting crazy. I apologized last episode or 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes ago, yeah.
To our refs, and trust me, anytime you guys cheese me, I just leave.
Good.
I cool down and I come back.
Good job.
All right. So now, parents, you got to take a page out of Woods' book right now, man. Mm-hmm. Like now, when you feel yourself getting upset, because some of you guys used to hoop back in the day on the guy's side, on the girl's side, so be it. So that competitive energy's in you, right? So you guys got to figure out a way to chill. That means go outside, come back, regroup. But let's not jaw at the kids. Let's not jaw at the refs. Let's not jaw at other parents. Let's not jaw at the coaches. Just enjoy the game and watch your child develop on their journey, fams. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Guess what?
You can't be fighting out there, man.
Your kid's team, or even your kid, may be nice now. You feel me? But wait till they get to high school or after high school. Are they still going to be nice? Are you still going to have that energy? You feel me? So stay humble. Watch your child grow. Enjoy this journey, man. And move with class, yo. That's all I'm saying. Anytime you feel like you're ready to blow up, man, just cut. Just cut. Go to your car. You know what I mean? And come back. You know what I mean? Or one more shout out. Or you could come with me to the Parents' Nest every Sunday, man. Karaoke, baby. I'm there all day, every day, man. I be working on my karaoke skills while I'm eating the best cuisine food at times. Like, you know what I mean? It's up there with honey. Real talk. It's there. It's there. Different location, though. You feel me? You know what I mean? The Parents' Nest, man. That's, if you can ever find me on road, I'm probably there. You feel me? Real talk, man. The Parents' Nest. Karaoke. Every Tuesday to Sunday, the food is bumping, and karaoke Sundays are real, man. So people always ask me, yo, what? How come you're so nice when it comes to karaoke? Man, shout out the Parents' Nest, man. And yo, you know, keep supporting, man. You know what we're doing, man. We off this, man. Keep supporting us. Hip Hop Hoops. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on all social media platforms. Yep. YouTube. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like. We're seeing the love.
Yeah.
The love is there, man. And yo, we're gonna continue to provide you with this content. You know what I mean? Title League.
Let's get it.
Emoji fingers, baby. Let's get it, man. No bull.
Get out of here with that shit.